It's like 9 o'clock at night right now. I took a drive with my friend Rich to Hampton, New Hampshire, and I picked these up for 30 bucks. Now these are the running boards from, I believe it was an old Ford truck. I'd have to ask the guy again. They start out at about 8 inches wide, and then they travel down to about probably 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches. And they're really short. They are 39 inches long. My thought was to put them under the frame like this, maybe modify my T-bar to where it holds them there, and I think it'd be a good running board, because the last thing you want to do is put your feet down on this thing, and I've said that 100 times because I haven't been there, done that, but I wouldn't want to do that. It's pretty nasty when you put your foot down. It's my second video after winter. We only have a few more weeks of winter, I'm hoping. Spring's right around the corner. Good to be out here, but it is freezing out here right now. Just a quick update. You can have these polished up nice and shiny because they're just aluminum. They must weigh about 10 or 12 pounds, maybe even 8 a piece. They're not bad. The garage is a mess. All the pellets, that's all I got left. All the pellets are gone. So there's a piece right there, the angle iron. I take some of that stuff and I can make a bracket from side to side, and I think it'd be a pretty good fit. Instead of just the T-bar, give the passenger something. I know they had the pegs in the back. Probably do something else with that. Maybe put a marker light over it or something. This little notch right here. Put a marker light there. It won't hurt anybody. I really like the running boards. If I sit here, now I'm 6'3". If I sit here, my knees end up being on the side of the seat, and my feet will be a little bit further forward than your average person, but I'm not going to ride in the back. Just a quick update. My friend Rich bought, this is a big story, my friend Rich bought a whole bunch of Volkswagen parts, along with a dune buggy, another rear subframe, another engine, 2 engine cases, jugs, intakes, you name it. I've only got like 5 pictures, but Saturday, hopefully Saturday, all that stuff is coming here, and I need to make room for it. The deal is I get his bike running, and we're going to do some serious work to his, like put a Highway Flyer transmission in, $1,000 transmission in his Trike, so he can have another gear, of which I won't be able to keep up with him. But I do have the makings of another Trike. I have another rear subframe, wheels if I need them. I have another engine and another transmission. Both the transmission and the rear suspension is IRS. So it's going to be like a trade-up. I fix his Trike, put in a nice tranny. We're going to clean up his engine and see what's going on. His died 2 years ago, and he hasn't ridden it since. I wish he'd met me a long time ago, a couple of years ago when it died. But his died on the side of the highway, and I get to fix it. It's coming here, too. It's a nice, beautiful blue Trike. I got some pictures of that I'll show you right now. But mine seems to be getting bigger and bigger. This thing is huge. May not look that big, but my garage is 16 by 20, and this thing is pretty big. It takes up a good percentage of it. I never did measure the wheelbase, but we're going to have a lot of fun this summer. We have more Volkswagen parts than I care to explain. I'm going to have to explain it in pictures because it's just ridiculous. My other concern, too, I was thinking, I have a lot of stress right here because my body is just a little bit off from the frame. I need to suck it down. And I was thinking about doing the same thing that Musty has done to his Trike, where he cut it. His is cut like right here, and this are two separate entities, and I have to make some brackets to keep it straight at both ends and everything, but nothing crazy. I don't think it would hurt if there's just a screwdriver. I don't think it would hurt if this was cut and then, you know, went down at an angle or something, and even if it overlapped a little, just to get the pressure off. And then I gotta make a bracket up here like my old one had, and like a T-bar type bracket underneath to hold the side. But I think it would take a lot of stress off the body. What I've got right now, like I said, is the front end. I have to pull it down just a little bit, but it's stressing on the fiberglass a lot. And this thing is really thick, but really thick only means that it's going to crack. I got my deck lid to screw with. A whole bunch of things this summer, but I mean, we are 90% done. It runs and drives right now. I've got minor things to do, and I'm already considering ripping the electrical out and doing it over. Only because I wanted to add a few relays and stuff. And just to do things a little differently. I was kind of in a rush. I don't know why. I was. These things are awesome. I just got to figure out